How to remember everything you read. Here's a guide on how to remember everything you read, blending science-based memory techniques with smart reading habits. Reading fills your mind with knowledge, but remembering it is the real challenge. Memory depends not on how much you read, but on how you read. To retain what you read for longer, you must engage your brain actively, connect ideas, and review strategically. Here is the best techniques to remember everything you read. I guarantee you that you can improve your memory by following these techniques. If you are new to my YouTube channel, please like this video and subscribe my YouTube channel so that I get more inspiration to create more valuable videos for you. Let's start. Read with a clear purpose. Before opening a book or article, ask yourself, why am I reading this? Are you studying for exams, improving skills, or reading for pleasure? Having a goal tells your brain what to focus on. For example, if your goal is to understand leadership principles, you'll automatically filter for relevant ideas. A clear purpose helps the brain categorize and store information efficiently. Preview before deep reading. Skim the headings, introduction, and conclusion before diving into details. This gives your brain a roadmap of what's coming next. When you preview, your mind creates mental hooks to hang new information on. It's like organizing a closet before filling it. Everything has its place, making recall easier. Previewing a text before deep reading is a powerful strategy to improve both comprehension and memory retention. It provides a mental roadmap, activates prior knowledge, and helps you focus your reading by setting a purpose. Effective previewing techniques: spend a few minutes, around 5 to 10 minutes for a chapter or article, applying the following techniques. Read the title and author details. The title often provides the main topic, and knowing the author's background or credentials can offer context. Examine headings and subheadings. These act as an outline, revealing the structure and organization of the material. Read the introduction and conclusion summary. The introduction often outlines the scope and aim of the text, while the conclusion sums up the author's main points. Look at visuals. Pay attention to photographs, charts, graphs, diagrams, and illustrations, and their captions. These visual aids can make abstract ideas more concrete and provide significant information about the content. Note typographical clues. Scan for any bold, italicized, or otherwise highlighted words and phrases, as these often indicate key terms or important ideas. Read the first sentence of each paragraph optional. This can give you the gist of the discussion in each section and how the argument progresses. Check supplemental material. Look for study questions, chapter objectives, or vocabulary lists at the beginning or end of the text. Activate prior knowledge and predict. Ask yourself, what do I already know about this topic? What do I expect to learn? What questions do I have? What is the author's purpose? Making predictions engages your brain and creates curiosity, which enhances focus and motivation. Why this works for memory. Previewing helps memory and learning in several ways. Contextualization. It helps you place the new information within a broader framework, making it easier to link new ideas to existing knowledge. Schema. Focus and purpose. By establishing a purpose and expectations, you are better able to concentrate on relevant information during deep reading. Mental roadmap. Understanding the structure of the text helps you organize the information in your mind, which facilitates storage and recall. Reduces cognitive load. By getting an overview first, the actual deep reading process becomes less overwhelming, allowing for better processing of details. By using these previewing techniques, you transform from a passive recipient of information to an active learner, which is essential for effective memory and understanding. 3. Engage actively while reading. Passive reading leads to quick forgetting. Instead, make reading interactive. Underline or highlight key sentences sparingly. Write margin notes or summarize sections in your own words. Ask questions as you read. Why is this important? How does this connect to what I already know? When you engage actively, you turn reading into thinking, and thinking cements memory. Use the Feynman technique. Teach what you learn. Explain the concept as if you were teaching a child. Use simple language. This method, named after physicist Richard Feynman, forces you to truly understand, not just memorize. If you can't explain it simply, you haven't fully grasped it. Make connections. The brain remembers through associations. Relate new information to personal experiences, familiar ideas, or real-life examples. For instance, if you're reading about compound interest, connect it to how savings grow in your bank account. Every connection strengthens memory pathways. Visualize and imagine. Turn abstract ideas into mental images. Visualization activates more brain areas than reading words alone. Picture stories, create mind maps, or imagine scenes vividly. The more senses involved, sight, sound, emotion, the deeper the memory. Engage multiple senses. Go beyond sight. Don't just visualize what something looks like. Add other sensory details, like how it would feel, smell, or taste, and what sounds are associated with it. Feel the emotion. Connect with the emotions related to your mental image to make it more powerful and easier to recall. Use colors. Associate things with colors to improve recall, as the brain is good at remembering colors. Create vivid mental images. Make it strange or silly. The more exaggerated or bizarre the image, the more memorable it will be. For example, if a person's name is Lily, picture a giant lily flower growing from their head. Add details. When you see something new, try to remember as many details as possible and then check your accuracy later. The more detailed and specific the image, the more effective it will be. Connect logically. Link new information to a logical or familiar concept before creating the image. This can create a stronger, more lasting memory link. Practice regularly. Start with simple objects. Begin by looking at a simple object, then close your eyes and try to recreate the image in your mind. Gradually increase complexity. As you improve, move on to more complex objects, photographs, or even real people. Use the memory palace method. Create a mental palace or map of a familiar place, like your house. Then, place the items you need to remember in specific locations within that palace. Test yourself. Practice recalling images from memory after you've created them to reinforce the memory. You can gradually decrease the time you spend looking at the original object to improve your speed. Summarize and review. After each chapter or section, pause and summarize the main ideas without looking at the text. Reviewing soon after reading locks information into long-term memory. Use the spaced repetition method. Review after 1 day, 3 days, a week, and a month. Each review strengthens recall and prevents forgetting. Stay focused and rested. Distractions destroy memory. Find a quiet place and eliminate noise or notifications. Also, don't underestimate sleep. During sleep, the brain consolidates what you've learned. Apply what you read. Knowledge without use fades quickly. Apply insights to your daily life, discussions, or work. When you use information, you reinforce memory through action. Ladies and gentlemen, students, dreamers, and achievers, today I want to share a simple truth. Learning means nothing if you don't remember it. You can attend hundreds of classes, read dozens of books, listen to hours of lectures, But without revision, that knowledge slowly slips away. The mind doesn't remember what you study once. It remembers what you study again and again. Revision is not just repetition. It is preparation. It is transformation. Think about your brain as a muscle. Just as your body grows stronger when you exercise consistently, your memory grows sharper when you revise regularly. If you lift weights once, nothing changes. But if you repeat that movement every day, you become stronger. Knowledge works the same way. The first way to revise effectively is spaced revision. Do not study the same chapter for 5 hours in one day. Study it for 30 minutes today, then 10 minutes tomorrow, and a quick review after a week. When the mind revisits information at intervals, it signals to your brain, "This is important. Don't forget it." The second way is active recall. Close your book. Test yourself. Ask, "What did I learn? Can I explain it without looking?" If you can teach it, you have mastered it. The third way is write it down. Writing forces the brain to filter information. When your hand writes, your brain remembers. Even short notes, mind maps, or flashcards create strong memory links. The fourth way is use real-life connection. Your brain remembers stories, not information. Connect your learning to something meaningful. If you are learning a formula, ask yourself, where do I use this in real life? If you study history, visualize the scene, feel it, imagine it. Emotion strengthens memory. The fifth way, eliminate distractions. When you revise with constant notifications, noise, and multitasking, your brain retains less. A focused 30 minutes equals 3 hours of distracted study. Remember, you don't need more time. You need more attention. And here is the truth. Revision is not tiring. What is tiring is repeating your mistakes because you didn't revise. Every time you revise, you are sharpening your sword. You are preparing for success. You are telling your future, "I'm ready." Many students say, "I studied, but I forgot." No, you read, but you didn't revise. Knowledge without revision fades, but knowledge with revision becomes power. So from today, make a commitment. After every study session, spend 5 minutes revising. Every night, spend 10 minutes revising what you learned that day. Every week, revise everything once again. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. Success comes from what you do consistently. If you revise what you learn, you will remember more. If you remember more, you will perform better. If you perform better, you will succeed. And remember this, winners don't have a different brain. Winners simply revise what they learn. To remember everything you read, transform reading from a passive act into an active, purpose-driven process. Read with intent, connect ideas, review regularly, and apply knowledge in real situations. When you read with your mind awake and your purpose clear, every book becomes unforgettable. Don't underestimate these techniques. These techniques are proven techniques helping thousands of people for improving their memory power. These techniques helped me to remember everything I read, so use these techniques to boost your memory. If you like this video, please like and subscribe so that I get more inspiration to create more videos for you.